Ebergum. That's the other side of this Yorkshire record. This one's Yorkshire East Riding by F. Austin Hyde of Druffield. Standard passage, Depper and the Mare by F. Austin Hyde, and some Yorkshire sayings. Ebergum. Reproduction of a 12-inch 78 RPM shellac record on the Lyntone flexible disc, a vinyl disc, put out in the 1960s. Originally they were put out in the 1920s to help actors understand dialects of the UK.
So you see, as right about that, lads. Little girl coming Fred Scale yonder past cows. No, there she is, ganning down road through red yet, on left-hand side of road. Ah, sir, daft lasses game straight up to dear at Ranghouse. Fun, bairn, what you thinking on? Just where she'll very likely spend that grumpy, wizened, dear-fought fella. We all know him well enough, didn't we? His name of Thomas, isn't it? Well, I can't abide bairns. Went rough-edged dod chap tongue saying Lana not to do it again. All the wand is a treasure. Look, isn't it true? Look at the scuttling of poor little bairn. That's his tune, I see her. Did you ever see such a seated world? Here comes Skillmaster and all. Accurate at noise. Depper, odd mare, by Austin Hyde. Have I any odd horses, young fellow Frevol? Those willing to buy 'em? Give Valley a full? Why, yes, I am this paddock down here. Go up then, come on then, come, Depper odd mare. No, she doesn't come galloping, but then you see a mare's a bit wankle like, tongue 23. They'll maybe not be quite so frisky they sen, when they've seen their great-grandsons grow up to be men. Well, what will I tack for her? Why no, she's fat, and they tell me you give a bit extra for that. But I might as well tell thee, they'll not buy that mare, if thou stands there and bids me for a note in next year. She was first foal I had when I come up at place, and first she's been allus, a shaft, pole or trace. She's ploughed, drilled, and harrowed, rowled, scruffled, and led, and mothered Butte, Boxer, Prince, Cobby, and Ned. When threshing machine got stuck fast on it where young horses would raw, plunge, and chew off a day. But afore it got shifted, it allus was here, where the guns study and fetches toward mere. When stacks was afire, afore motor car dares, she galloped to Driffield when spot was ablaze. Our field, ditch, and edge rough at garnished were down, save buildings, and house, and four pikes, I'll be bone. When Mrs. was badly, when Babby was born, 'twas a life and death gallop for doctor that morn, and though she'd been working at pleugh all day long, mere galloped as if she knew summat was wrong. With never a whip nor a jerk on her rein, she went like a whirlwind, and come back again with doctor and nurse, just in time to save life. Aye, Depper, I owe thou both daughter and wife. On friends that say faithful, we daren't turn our backs, nor send 'em for slaughter to foreigners' axe, nor yet to be worked to their death across the sea, where never a Yorkshire voice shoots wav nor gee. No, no, it is neither young, bonny, nor sound. She owns little paddock, its pensioners' ground, and stally unstable, hair, bedding, and corn. I reckon she's addled a spot of her own, and when the day comes that we dare to pet, she'll gan everywhere it'll not break her heart, and land that she's worked on and loved 20 year, at last'll lig late o' my faithful old mare. I Yorkshire, they say, daftness never built out what living up. Sweetness of a posy mainly hangs on where it comes fra. Them that never does nowt allus thinks there's nowt in world that's hard to do. Never judge a blade bid heft. There's nowt so queer as folk. Everybody's queer but me and thou, and thou's a bit queer sometimes. Oh dear, I've that many things to do, I don't know which to do first. I think I'll sit down and have a rest, and then that'll be done.